Hi, everybody, and welcome. Happy Wednesday. I hope everyone is having an amazing day, and I hope everyone is actually very excited for the few days that are coming through. And I'm really grateful for being here today. And thank you so much, everybody, to tune in and join in. And if this is the first time that we are meeting, I am Leila. I'm passionate about health awareness and helping home-based business owners take their business to the online platform. And I hope that every time you come here, get tons of motivation, inspiration, and tips for you to go out, grow yourself, and grow your business as well. And thank you so much for tuning in. If it's not the first time that you're here, but I'm really happy to have you, and so grateful that I can help you in some form here and help you move your business as well. So the big thing that is going around, and I know that a lot of people are excited, others are really waiting to go and break some doors when Black Friday actually arrives. But today, I really just want to talk about, as an online marketer, as a business owner, what type of Black Friday deal should you be looking at? Because that is so important. And I mean, I keep sitting and looking for those deals because they're important. And you want to look for deals that are actually going to help you grow your business. Things that you're probably doing now, but you could actually automate. And this is something that is probably going to give you a better revenue at the end. So it's not just money that is going to be spent for nothing, but it's money that is going to come back in so much more if you actually have these few things in place. Remember that the end result of an online business is that we want to get into automation. We as the person, as solopreneurs, we are removed from the business, and the business still runs itself on its own without us having to be there all the time. But before we get there, there's a few tools that you need, and I would say that this is the online business toolkits that we probably all of us should have, and all of us should have a look. So I'm only going to be talking about 5 things, but there's many more of them, and this is just a few of the Black Friday deals that you should be looking at as you think about Black Friday. I mean, it is up to you, but I believe that those deals can really change your life, can really change your experience, and also can change the experience of your customers and your customer acquisition and your relationship with your customers. So it's so great, so important for you to have a look and think about it like that, and see where can you actually really invest during this Black Friday on your business. And some of these deals are really great. If you start looking for them now, remember that some of them will probably only open on Friday, depending on the time zone, but some of them are already running, and they're going to be running until Monday. So really pay attention to them and really see what do you need for your business currently that is really important. So the first thing I want to talk about is that we always talk about personal branding. And while looking at Black Friday deals and looking at your personal branding, there's a few things that you want to look at, right? And probably because you are a solopreneur, you still have a 9 to 5, you still have your own practice, you still have your own business, you will probably do these things by yourself in the beginning, and then you will outsource. So what are a few of the things that you want to look when you're talking about personal branding? First things first is that you want a design tool. I know that all of us really love Canva, but it does have a paid option. Imagine if you could get that as a yearly deal, and most of those deals are really in a good discount currently. So have a look at what are some of the designing tools that you can have a look at. I really love Canva, and I'm going to be talking about Canva. Have a look at what is the deal for this Black Friday, and see if it is something that you could invest. And I mean, having a paid account for Canva, it's amazing. You could do so much more. You could take your graphics, you could take your branding to the next level. So really think about that, and think that it's something that you should do. The second thing that I want to talk about when I'm talking about personal branding is also the apart from the designing tools, is that most of us actually use photos, and we use photos for our blog posts. We use photos on our different social media platforms, and there is really great deals coming out for stock images that you could pay for yearly, and you could still use it. Imagine if you have a cooking channel, if you have or your niche is on the cooking side niche, you could really buy the stock photos and you could use them indefinitely. I mean, having, I don't know, 1,000, 10,000 photos that you could use and reuse without having to pay again, and without having to have so many people having the same thing. So really think about it. So think about your designing tools, think about your photos, your stock images. And I know that all of this exists for free, but imagine what could it do for you to have the paid versions of those. It could really bring you with a better, with a really better quality product, and you could really have a focus on your branding. Number two is that you want to think about, we are in the business of creating relationships, and the way we do that is by creating really great content. And most of us have more than one social media website, and we focus on putting a lot of information in the different social media websites. Like you use your Facebook, you use your Instagram, you use your YouTube. Just like StreamYard, for example, currently it is streaming to the different platforms that I have, and it's really nice to be live on so many places at the same time, because it still stands on that principle that we're moving into automation, and we're moving into a place where many things can happen at the same time, because we're trying to leverage the time that we have, but also producing as much as we can with the time that we have. So when it comes to content, you need to have systems that also schedule your content, because you can't always be putting things out. So you have to find out what are some of the content schedulers that are out there that you could use in order for you to be in many platforms in different times, and in order for you to also create a bunch of content and put it all at once and then forget that it actually exists. This is the most I really enjoy being able to schedule everything and then do it all at one day of the week, or start creating small posts every single day and then put it all together only on one day of the week. And then it all goes out and you don't have to worry about that. So if you don't do that, sometimes you'll see that there is no posts, probably because there was a scheduler issue going on. So how can you can still use, as I said, most of these things are free, but when you actually have the paid versions of them, you really get much more analytics on it. You get much more out of it. So what are a few of the schedulers that you can think about? What are a few of the schedules that you can look at? And I would like to say that the most difficult scheduler to find out there is actually if you are using Instagram for your business, because Instagram is a little bit difficult to find a scheduler. But if you can find a scheduler that works for your Instagram, for your LinkedIn, for your YouTube, for your Facebook, it really helps you a lot. So look at some that I know, and you guys can go out and start looking at some of their best Black Friday deals that are happening right now. I know Buffer, I know CoSchedule, and I really like both of them, and I really like Buffer because when it comes, for example, to Instagram, as I said previously, it really, really it's really difficult to find a scheduler that works and automates that for you. So think about how can you optimize your content, how can you continue providing value, and how can you put this on autopilot, because that's exactly what you want to do. Sit down one day, think about how you can schedule everything, and then do it. There's also things that you could do to create content. So that's number 3. What are some of the things that you could do to create content? So there's SEO, to have a look at how your content is, and to put your content, your best content out there that is going to be getting really good attraction from your future customers, from your prospects. And here you can, when it comes to content creation as well, you can think about things that can help you create great infographics, things that can help you create great videos. So what are a few of those deals that you can look at when it comes to video creation? If you don't want to be on camera, but you would like to be putting really great videos, I know one, which is Vidnami. It's an amazing platform. It really has an amazing Black Friday sale currently, where you get like 70% of your yearly discount. And you want to make sure that you use these deals to grow your business. When I'm talking about these deals, it's a way for you to have a look at Black Friday differently. And instead of saying that I'm going to spend this much money, think about how can I spend money that I'm going to be able to get it back once I optimize and automate everything for my business. So you also want to have, and that was number 4. So number 5 is basically talking about automation, and that talks about sales and the sales processes, and that could be yes, and that could be how are you going to get your leading page or your capture pages. Make sure that there's a really great transaction between an account with you and the continuation of relationship building. So that is basically having a funnel. What are some of the funnel deals that are going out there for you that you could be using? And this is amazing because it really changes the way you do business. It really changes the way your business runs. The other thing to think about is after you've collected the emails, once you've collected their phone numbers, how are you going to make sure that the follow-up still continues? Other deals to look at is email autoresponders. Personally, I use Aweber, and there's different ones for different platforms. But the one thing I want to say is that before you decide to choose your email autoresponder or anything, really read the fine print. And for email autoresponders, the one thing I learned is that you need to know what type of business are you doing, because certain email autoresponders do not go with, for example, affiliate marketing. They do not go with network marketing. You will lose your account. So make sure that you know what is it that you want to use your email marketing for, and if you actually comply with the regulations of that specific service provider. The third thing I want to talk about is really, it is possible to have your own website. It is possible to drag and drop and create a beautiful website that is beautiful. It really works. So important for you to look at website designs, at website programs such as WordPress, that you can have a really great starter pack. And I know that, and I get this all the time. A lot of people say, you know, I don't have a website. Personally, there's different ways to do your online marketing. I don't think website is one thing that is really, really important. But if you want to have a website, this is actually the right time. Black Friday is the right time for you to actually look at deals and see how you can build your own website, get really great WordPress starter packs at a really great discount. So instead of us just going mad about how we can buy more things that probably won't use it, really think about Black Friday and think about your business. How can I leverage Black Friday to not just boost my sales, but also to boost my future sales by actually getting the right tools so that my business can start the new year very nicely. So this is all I actually wanted to say about Black Friday. I know a lot of people are going crazy already about it, and I just wanted for us as business owners and solopreneurs to have a look from a different angle on how we can really leverage Black Friday right now. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Have a beautiful evening, have a beautiful day, and thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.